On a perfect night for football, we welcome you to Trabuco Hills High School in the city of Mission Viejo as the Centennial Huskies of Corona take on the Santa Margarita Eagles. Hi everybody, I'm Paul Higgins, and what a game this would be. Settle in because this game has a little bit of everything and a lot of firsts. First, the Eagles come onto the field to take on the Huskies. Eagles 0-1, the Huskies 1-0 on the season. On the first play of the game, it is Dominic Catalano going to Kiwi Brown and to Tyler George for the touchdown. They surprise Santa Margarita for the first touchdown of the game, and that would make it early on 7-0 Huskies as they stun the Eagles on the opening play. Santa Margarita with the football. Trace Johnson back to pass. He rolls to his right, finds Lucas Zaniga. A nice catch as he gets knocked out of bounds. And yes, they're calling for offense early on, so how about it? Johnson, he rolls to his left, and he finds Ryan Clark. And Ryan will get inside the 20-yard line down to the 16. And then it is Trace Johnson as he rolls out, looks downfield. He tucks the ball underneath his arm. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown. That's the first touchdown of the year for the Eagles. The PAT failed, and it was 7-6 the Huskies. On a sign to come, the pass over the middle, Karan Williams breaks up the play, almost picking it off. This game was certainly physical between two good teams. Ryan Clark on the catch, Dean Gibson on the tackle, and a little extra. And yes, that was a penalty. A spark plug for the Eagles is the young freshman Adrian Patero at running back. He can deliver. Eagles on the move. Trace Johnson, he goes to his left. He finds Ryan Clark. A great inside move for the touchdown. And the Eagles took the lead 13-7 after the PAT. Eagles on defense, flexing their muscles. A sack here by Samote Karaanga. If that wasn't good enough, he does it again. Comes in for the sack, gets some help. Great defense early on for the Eagles. So at the end of one, it was 13-7. We enter the second quarter. An interception here by Jaden Crowder. One of 3 interceptions on the night for the Eagles. That was a great defensive play. And early on in this game, there was plenty to cheer about. Coaches up top with a great view, and they had an excellent view of this play here. Karan Williams will pick off the football as he steps in to this pass. No one's going to catch him as Williams goes all the way for the touchdown. And the Eagles were on a roll early in this game, winning 20-7. And Williams on the sideline, a little bit gassed on that one. Great interception for him. How about this? The next defensive stance, well, it is Williams again as he goes up and picks off this ball. And he comes out with it, and it looks like he's going to run it up again for another touchdown, but finally he's knocked out of bounds, and that will end the first half. Definitely a great first half all around for the Eagles. Eagles enter the third quarter up 20-7. The ball hits the turf, and Iverick Kerrigan hits the quarterback for the sack. The Huskies, Xander Lewis will get the football. He will go around the right side for 9 yards. And then Dash Safita with a great play here. Watch as he stretches out the play, just gets the ankles of the ball carrier. Here a bad snap, and the Eagles benefit. Great play there. Eagles have the football. Trace Johnson, and this will be to Grant Mosley over the shoulder. Perfect pass, and that's a touchdown. Exceptional play by Mosley and Trace Johnson at quarterback. Mosley on the sidelines checking out the video. There was plenty to cheer about if you're an Eagle fan. For the Huskies, they weren't about to lay down. Xander Lewis would go on a 30-yard run right here as the Huskies started clicking on offense. It started with this play, but on the next play, it somewhat stalled. Manoa Fapusa stops the running back in his tracks, just flattens him to the turf. That was a big play. Santa Margarita's Adrian Patero, he busts a big gain here. Again, he had an important role in this game, as you will see. The Eagles with the balance attack would stay with the run. Jayon Smith on 4th down gets the call, and he's just short of a first down. The ball is turned over on downs. It's 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Quarterback Dominic Catalano He rolls out. He finds a cutting Ty Plinsky, and there is nothing but green grass, green turf ahead of him as he goes all the way for the touchdown. The lead now is only 6, 27-21. It wasn't a full moon, but there was some strange things about to happen. Here we go. The Eagles have the football, and it's third down. Jayon Smith, he tries for a first down, but he's just short. So the Eagles are forced to punt the football. So after the punt, it will be the Huskies on the final drive of the night for them in regulation. Here, Catalano to Boogie Williams as they start to work the sidelines. It is Williams again as he gets a couple extra yards. And then here, it's a shovel pass to Maliki Davis, and this would be a huge play as he battles his way inside the 45-yard line to the 43-yard line. The connection worked once, so they go back to it. Catalano to Ty Plinsky. He is open, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. And this would tie the game at 27 apiece. Unbelievable comeback for the Huskies, and their fans traveled a long way to see it. With the game tied at 26, the Huskies can take the lead. The high snap, and it's Jaden Crowder who comes in and blocks the PAT, but there's a flag on the play. And the referee calls roughing the kicker. Carson Palmer wants an explanation. He talks to the head referee, and we'll see it one more time as Crowder comes in. He knocks down the ball and then goes into the kicker, which is totally legal. So this was a long delay as the referees talked about it. They talked to both coaches. They talked among themselves, and then they talked to the opposing coach once again. And then they waved off the flag. So this game is tied. 36 seconds left in regulation. Johnson to Luke Kazaniga. He goes out of bounds. And then a pass to Mosley over the middle is broken up. It's just off his fingertips. On the play, Johnson's helmet comes off, which brings in Fletch Palmer, wearing number 3, his dad's number, as he goes onto the field. He will kneel down for the final play in regulation. So this game is going to overtime. The coin toss and Trace Johnson on the sidelines looking at video, but it's the Huskies who will get the ball first. Jaden Crowder with a key stop here. It is fourth down for the Huskies, and this is a huge block. The pass is blocked. Miki Holani with a clutch play in overtime as the Eagles will get the ball. And when they do, it is Adrian Patero. He gets the ball and runs it to the 1-yard line, almost getting in on a second effort. On fourth down, Patero will get the call again, the handoff. He runs into his own player and a host of Huskies, and then just barrels his way into the end zone for the winning touchdown. His first touchdown of the year, and the Eagles win it 33-27 in overtime. In an unbelievable game that had twists and turns and ups and downs all around, the Eagles survive 33-27. An amazing high school game. Both teams are 1-1 on the season with important games coming up. Certainly hope you enjoyed watching these amazing highlights of these young athletes. For Athletes in Motion Sports Television, I'm Paul Higgins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.